Okay, so the ending continues, since it's long enough to warrant that, actually, so, Anywho, here we are at the Amagi Inn. We're saving the best for last, of course. That'd be Yukiko here and the Dojimas. Welcome to... She looks so pretty in that. Soji-kun. That's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are, right in front of me. You're not helping at all. Oh, I'm sorry. You're so mean. Sorry. I'm the worst. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Alright! Oh. Just kidding. For now. Oh my. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities, whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do, Soji-kun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't run away from my problems and fears. I'll turn away, sorry. I'm going to meet every challenge head on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amano Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens.
Thank you.
Soji-kun, thank you. I will always love you. Oh, you feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you tomorrow. I wonder if anybody else's or any of the other girlfriends are different if you're with them, because my brother went through the game. Was a Chie, and she didn't mention anything about, you know, being your girlfriend and everything. It's just like, well, whatever. Yukiko does. I haven't tried Naoto. Jack would probably know that one. Rise, who cares? Ayane and Yumi, I feel so bad for saying no to them. But that's just how it goes. I should probably save in case some bullshit happens or something. Yeah, as you can say during the ending. I'm gonna save here. Yeah! Okay. Off to meet the bestest of friends. Our own family. Let's end it all with this. Of course you visit the Dojimas last. Why wouldn't you? Oh, hi everybody, what are you doing outside the house? What's up? Nanako. Big bro. Oh. Dojima. Oh, sorry Nanako, I'm trying to talk to your dad.
Hey.
Hey Soji, how are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends? Wow, I'm not used to seeing his car in the friggin' driveway, that's interesting. Interesting. Most of them. I see. Did they all cry? Let me see your face. About my face. Alright, now we're here at Samagawa. You look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Oh, Nanako. Nanako. Do you remember what we promised? Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick. You too, Nanako. Yep. Oh. Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? It doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right? Yeah. Oh,
Big bro.
you remember me? Of course, of course. It's a promise. Oh, come on, don't cry. I'm not crying. Oh well. I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, Soji. Soji, it wasn't all that long, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. I really did think of you as part of my family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Yeah. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. Oh wow, thank you. Actually means a lot. This is your second home, you know. You feel a solid bond between Dojima, Nanako, and yourself. When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro. What? Oh my god, no. Wait. Yeah, oh jeez. You're a stud, Soji. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. Is this okay in Japan? I mean, she is my cousin. But that'll be a long time, won't it, Soji? Right? Dojima smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. Like, I'm not sure what he's implying. Like, he's saying, like, you better do this, or it's just like, just go with it for now. And by the time she's grown up, she'll forget about it. Like, I'm not sure. He's like, oh, so she's like, oh, jeez. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. I really didn't. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived, and it finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home too. Bye, guys. And there goes my future wife, I guess. Oh, I hate to talk to Yukiko about this. You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house and prepare for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess it's time to see the ending. But you know what? Let's go take one last look around. Now. Okay. Let's go back to our secret hideout. Got a lot of memories there, you know. Just one more time. One more time. Yeah. We could have gone ahead and activated the ending back there, but, you know, we're going to see just a tiny little extra scene. There's no need to be here. You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house and prepare for tomorrow. No, I want to see this. Click it again. Is there anything you still have left to do? I'm not finished yet. Stop by the food court one last time? Yes. It's very specific how you do this. Just a little bit of extra something. Nothing special. But, more scenes, why not? And they're voiced, if I remember correctly. Yep. The usual food court. This is my chair. This is where you spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories. Oh, what's up?
Huh?
Hey, how's it going?
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Or it must be that you guys work here. Oh!
So you guys came here too?
Well, what do you know? Hello.
It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yeah. Hey!
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
Oh, everybody's here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Oh, but being crowded.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
What a quinky dink.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Excellent.
Ooh, let's have steak!
steak and make Yosuke pay for everything.
Chie, I love you. Marry me. Just kidding.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
No, let's have steak and make Yosuke pay for it. I'm down with this. We're having lots of fun. Considering Naruto was blushing and everybody else was laughing, like, remember that time that Naruto was a boy? You reminisce with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Eh?
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
That's not such a bad thing.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
Feels good to do good, doesn't it?
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast.
Yeah.
We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Oh.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Hell no. Except maybe Dojima and Nanako. And Adachi and Namatame. But that's it. Seriously.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
Yeah.
I think I heard about it from her too.
Chie's the murderer.
How did you learn about it, Chie?
Just kidding. Wouldn't that be some
I
shit?
guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Seriously, if that would have happened at this point where Chie turns out to be like, you know, some other evil force behind everything, like, oh no.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it.
Maybe it's something for a sequel.
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Oh boy.
Didn't that ominous something monster say it granted us power?
Yeah?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Yeah, it was that one night where I was like, oh, this Midnight Channel's bullshit, and it turned on, and I was like, oh, my hand's in the TV now.
Does that mean you're an exception?
I'm special.
Well, wait. Then what about Adachi and Namatame?
That's a good question.
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Yeah. So,
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
well, I'm a wild card. That might explain it, but I mean, those two. Namatame didn't have a persona. Hell, he never even accepted his shadow, but Adachi had a persona.
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave? Actually, it didn't even look like she gave it to us, but...
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Oh yeah, this is a letter. The sender is listed as Adachi? What? He's writing letters from the big house.
Huh? This is from jail?
Oh boy. He's be like, dude, I'm gonna come stab you in the face. I don't like you.
It's from Adachi.
Oh boy, what's this gonna say?
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now.
He sounds calm.
It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Oh, good for you.
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case.
He's trying to be a detective again.
there's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
It happened to me too.
I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
Interesting. He's trying to help us out. The letter from Adachi ends there.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
Well, it's the fact that something's fishy about this.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
Right.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
Could be. That's strange, though.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head.
Chie, you're a genius sometimes.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TVs, where everything about the case started. We learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving.
By the way, there's more to Adachi's letter that's mentioned in Golden. I'll go over that in a minute.
But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
That doesn't sound good.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
Oh shit.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
Something more than Amino?
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
Yes, that's a hint.
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
Roger that.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Right. Who could have given you this initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... It was Dojima and Nanako. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Okay, so what I was saying before about Adachi. Adachi is a social link in Golden. And that's actually the moment when you max out his social link, which is, I forget if it's Hunger or Gesture at the time. It changes at some point. And he has like a little PS at the end where he really did enjoy his time with you and Dojima and Nanako. You know, treated them like family or whatever. So it stands to reason that, you know, while he was having fun with watching the, you know, us chase around Namatame and everything, he realized it got out of hand when Nanako was involved, which is why He could have let Nawatami just run off with Nanako, but that's why he let us go to deal with it. He knew that we could do it. He didn't want Nanako to get hurt. He was like the other people he didn't care about, but that was kind of near and dear. So yeah, and also at the end of that, he's like, despite everything I just said, being nice and everything, you're still a dumbass. Like, oh, thanks, Dachi, fucking prick. So that's why it was like the whole. It's a little column A, a little column B after we beat Amino. It's like part of it was Adachi wanting to be bad because it was fun, but the other part was Amino trying to stir things up, blah blah blah. And it wasn't actually his shadow he was getting along with. It was part of Amino that had infused itself within him, blah blah blah. So, despite being a guy that murdered some dudes, Adachi's not all bad. He's like. He tried to repent in the end, but it was just too little, too late. And then after all was said and done, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to do his best." Well, it may not even been that. He was since he looked genuinely distressed, when he was running from us in the hospital. But once he got into the shadow world and was meeting up with Amino, he's like, "Oh, he's a dick all of a sudden." And there's another scene in Golden where you go to talk to Adachi by yourself in Mayonaka. And, Adachi has the chance to kill you right there. He's like, you shouldn't have come to reason with me, blah, blah, blah. I can kill you right now. And he even shoots the gun in your direction, but he intentionally misses you. And he's, he's trying to say, just stay away, don't want to fight, blah, blah, blah. Or don't come here without your friends. It makes me wonder if maybe that was kind of his way of saying, get your friends over here, make sure you beat me down. I don't know. Because he realized he took it too far. Or you could just take it as he's just a scumbag, whatever. You can take it any way. I think it's meant to be deeper than that. Kind of like how I was analyzing it, but it's up to player interpretation. So there's no wrong answer, I don't think. I'm probably looking into it way too much. So anyway, you're supposed to go around town and talk to a bunch of people. Well, you can, but just go to the floodplain. Save yourself a lot of trouble. Okay, I need to go talk to Dojima and Nanako. Oh. Okay, they're probably down by the riverbed. Yeah, in fact, that's where they are. Whoops. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Nanako first. Oh. Can I fish? There's no need to be here. Oh. Whoops. What if I want to fish?
Hey.
Oh, Soji? Have you already finished seeing your friends? I want to talk to you. It's like, don't pick finished! And I'll put you back on path for the normal ending. That's right! There's another ending! And we're going for the perfect one right now. Well, not perfect, it's called the true ending. Yeah. The other one's still a good ending, but this one's better.
Yeah?
Oh, what's this all of a sudden? Like, jeez, Dojima, calm down. You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
What's wrong?
The day you first came to town? Let's see. He's in investigation mode with us. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? Pretty sure me and Nanako left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight home. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work so soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh, a lot's happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro?
On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant. Weird attendant?
Wow.
Yeah. When I first met you, I remembered the gas attendant because he was weird. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Oh yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I don't remember seeing him much before, so he's stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, kind of think of it, I never saw that guy again. It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro. I look sick? Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, it was just a little scary for some reason. I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So why are you looking for this person, for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him? Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I see.
Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon. Wait for me.
Yeah!
Okay. Yay. The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're still in investigation mode. Nice. Central Shopping District. But there's no attendant around. Yeah. Maybe it's all just a wash. I don't know. But no, here's what you do. Go to the Velvet Room. Like, dude, I need to jog my memories. Like, help me out here.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Now, this is going to be a little different this time for me because it's what you get something different on your second playthrough.
How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Except for that one time I just cleaved his HP in half. That was pretty sweet.
Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Dude, I'm kind of bothered by something. There's one last thing. Man, they give me so many chances to, like, avoid this ending.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Yeah, actually.
What may that be?
It's like, oh, yeah.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Okay. Whoa. Look at all this.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Hollow rumors suck, yo.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
Thank you. Let me make sense of this bullshit. Oh, hello.
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Neat. Obtained Orb of Sight.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Yeah, let's just get something different. Wait, what the hell?
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous.
Oh, we'll see what happens here in a minute.
It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive powers.
He's talking about the true ending.
Now go to the place where everything began.
The place where everything began, huh? The gas station. Hey, it's raining. Let's go back to the Velvet Room. If this works. Ah, good, good. Something's different from usual. Now, if you're on your second playthrough, do not go to the gas station. Don't. Go back to the Velvet Room immediately. This is a very small window. You can miss this. Yeah, you don't see Igor anywhere.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this.
Quite a few. I've been busy with fusions.
Apparently, we met for a purpose after all. Do you remember? The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and the destiny. But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason.
She's talking about Elizabeth.
No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends.
To go find a way to save Minato.
Such a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room, so I wish to know the reasons behind it. This predecessor's name was Elizabeth,
Oh, well, look at me being a spoiler pants.
my sister.
Oh, duh.
My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here. To do so, I had to know why she left, and I felt that the key to understanding rested with you. But now, I'm even more confused. I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe my premises were flawed. Maybe she found her answer, and so left this place.
She found her reason to be.
In which case, my role is not to blindly bring her back. What was it that she gained? And who am I? What I may receive from you will most likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to issue a request to you, not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you.
Come on.
Would you fight a match against me?
Buh!
I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far. After all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny.
That's her way of saying she's gonna kill you. And yes, she will fight to kill you. Because that's how proving things works. Yeah.
But encounters always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well.
Hell yeah.
Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision. Should you opt to accept my request, bring this to me where I will wait.
Where you will wait, huh? You received an invitation from Margaret. Obtain blue invitation. It says, I will be waiting for you at Heaven's End. Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Fare thee well, Margaret. I'm going to go back in one more time just in case. But yes, Margaret is the super boss of this game, just like Elizabeth was the super boss of 3, but in the LP we didn't get to... There's no reason for you to be here. We didn't fight Elizabeth because I did a new game from scratch. This time I didn't repeat that mistake. I decided I want to try and fight Margaret. This is my second time through the game, so I've never fought Margaret. She's supposedly stupidly hard. So that'll be the last video we do, is we concerning Margaret. I probably got to level up a whole bunch. I'm 80 now, right? But it's going to require more than that, probably. Yeah. Yeah. But it's... Everybody always suggests, from what I've read... Now, this will be a blind run. Well, mostly blind. Because I've never fought before. But basically, there's 3 personas you want. You want Yoshitsune, you want Trumpeter, and you want either Futsunoshi, or, well, Futsunoshi works, or Zao Gongen with, what the hell is it called? Firm Stance inherited. It becomes like a super defending persona. Yeah. Something like that. Anywho, so we would not supposed to need any others, but of course we'll still have these guys. Or there might be something else by then. We'll see. Anyway, it's time to figure out this bullshit. Oh hey, look, it's that gas station attendant who only happens to appear on rainy days. And rainy days, when the Midnight Channel comes on, and the Midnight Channel is full of bullshit. Sup? Hi there. Do you need something? Is this where I first? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Oh, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Yes. Something else I can help you with? Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? And we think I'm super weird. Oh, you still need something? Hey, actually, leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them, saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What'd you do to me? What'd I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town. I did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you? About the time when we first met? Did you give me this power? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. It was the gas station attendant all the time! Weird, huh? That's like one of those things where it's like, no fucking way. It was this person the entire time? Somebody that's been more or less in the background. Yeah. And the whole, only appears on rainy days thing, it's one of those things you probably don't pick up on. I don't know. Jack did, but it didn't really occur to him, I guess. If I remember, I forget how he explained it to me. Like, he noticed that he was only there in rainy days, but it didn't really click, I guess, that anything was particularly wrong. Me, it just went over my fucking head altogether, so. Anyway, no more charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised. And what they mean by potential is like, well, hang on.
So the last battle wasn't enough for you?
Well, that's a weird voice. But, look at those eyes. Look a little creepy there. But, so the way I understand it, how personas work is, I think anyone can get a persona. I think anyone can get a persona. But they have to face their shadow. There's other people, like, Adachi, Namatame, Soji, pretty much everyone in C's just needs some sort of other catalyst if they have potential. And they're from what I understand, they're stronger than those that just face their shadow. Although I'm not entirely sure about that. That's not like a RPG stats thing. That's just like a lore sort of thing, I guess. I don't know.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why'd you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
So that wasn't because I'm a cool guy? You made me the cool guy? No! It's not true.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something.
Thank you. But seriously, what?
What? You don't remember?
What?
When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push.
How?
Just like this.
Wait, what? See you, fuckers.
Are you in high school?
Yeah, I am.
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here?
Why am I wearing my school uniform? Was I really wearing that? Oh.
There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Persona in a nutshell.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
You know, I just noticed that the whole thing about part-time help. I get it.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Okay, I'll just say... I don't think I mentioned this when it happened, but when you get that handshake, the controller vibrates. Like, you know, the body's not going to vibrate just from a handshake, but it's like you got that gentle push of power. I don't think I mentioned that. I hope I did. That would have been kind of spoilery. But yeah, that's kind of a neat thing. You felt an extreme dizziness. Dude.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting.
Namatame and Adachi, right?
I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
Not lying about that.
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
Ew. So what were you looking to do?
Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
I'm not satisfied with the conclusion. Something's up. Learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Mortal, huh? Oh boy. You're probably something not good. Oh, hey, Fog. Oh, hi.
I am Izanami.
Oh, look, I'm Megami. Great.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
Oh, hey. Hey, remember when we went to GeckoCon? And, what's-his-face was talking about Izanami and Izanagi? Is it fitting that here's Izanami and my main persona is Izanagi? Yeah. Yeah.
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. And now, you face me with it. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Uh-oh.
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The real legit last dungeon. It's like, we thought we fought the final boss so many times. But no, this really is, okay, no more jokes. This really is the final boss. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Dude. I got punked out by this
Hey, are you alright?
gas station
Who is that you were
person.
just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
Nope. It has been over like 4 times in a row now or something.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yep.
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Probably.
Okay, the others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
We've said that before, too.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
I hope so.
All right, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
I'm tired of this bullshit. You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that's happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in the other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you live with everyone. I am rapidly running out of space. Off to Junes! Let's get story stuff out of the way, and then call it a video finally. And I go to bed. So, yeah! We're ready to go. Don't worry about shopping now. Just go ahead and get your bullshit done with and go into the TV world. You'll see. It'll be fine. We got what we needed from Margaret.
All right.
This is finally it. So many things have happened up until now, but now we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. Right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Confirm the situation. What were you asking about? Oh, god damn it. Izanami. We thought Amino Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it, too. And that something was a guy at the gas station? I can't believe she was disguised as the gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. I know, right? Does that mean she knew Soji and Dojima-san would stop by there on that day he came to Inaba? I guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but... Then, did she come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also? At a different place and disguised as someone else? Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami and Amino Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. Huh? You're saying she's a god? Like that's possible. That reminds me. Remember the persona that Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that Soji first called. Izanagi, was it? Izanagi is also the name of a god, and the same legends. Since both of them awakened with the same push from the same individual, their power may have been similar. A persona is one's heart given form. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so that the personas resemble them. There may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names originated from the word Izanao, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame-san, Detective Adachi, Soji-kun, and even us, we were invited to play our parts in this case, as if there were some deeper meaning behind it all? Deeper meaning? I don't really get it. But if she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. We gotta defeat her. What are you asking about? The push I got. By facing our own shadows on that side, we awakened to our persona abilities. However, that did not apply to Soji-senpai. Yeah, even before all this persona stuff, Soji could stick his hand into a TV. I guess that sort of backs Izanami's claim that she personally awakened this power. The same holds true for Namatame and Adachi. She selected 3 outsiders to bestow powers upon, and watched what would transpire from there. Well, now that we know all this, we just gotta beat the hell out of Izanami. Let's hurry and get this over with. Soji's going back home tomorrow. What are you asking about? The Midnight Channel. The rumors about the Midnight Channel. It may be that this Izanami was the one who originally spread them. Probably. Neither Amino Seguri nor the Shadows have taken a single step outside the other world. Simply put, the only one who could have spread the rumor was someone who had come from there. The more it got passed around, the more extra junk got added to it. Like one big game of telephone. That's where all the you have to watch it alone and the one who appears as your soulmate stuff came from. Since it took place on a TV, we never considered the possibility that the images broadcast on the Midnight Channel could vary from viewer to viewer. But whenever we talked about what we saw afterwards, there were never any inconsistencies. What changed according to each person was most likely the image's clarity. Yeah, I can think of a few places where that might have happened. When Saki-senpai appeared, I was the first one who was positive it was her. For Yukiko, it was Chie. And for Kanji, it was Yukiko that said who the person on the TV was. I thought because each of us had a strong attachment to the victims, we linked the TV image to them in our head. I bet we actually saw a clearer image on the TV than everyone else. The same could probably be said for Namatame. That's why he was always a step ahead of us. I thought it was because he knew the area well, as a delivery man, but I was stymied as how fast he identified Nanako-chan. Since he was a savior, he must have seen Nanako-chan's image from the very beginning. Alright, but who cares about the details? Soji-senpai's leaving tomorrow, right? Should we really be wasting time like this? Yeah, he's right. Let's hurry and defeat this Izanami. Further weather report, not that it matters. There's sun after this, maybe. Enter the TV!
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, there's no leaving now. We're stuck in here until we win. But don't worry.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
Uh-oh.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Aw, yeah.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
Oh, I love it when you say that.
It's kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal.
Never before has saving the world been so fun.
There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Touching yourself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Yeah.
Right! All for one and one for all!
Cool, we could be a bunch of dork musketeers.
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
Yeah, kicking pricks.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Yay!
You. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
I know, right?
But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
What a dick.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
What a nerd.
Well then, let's do this.
Yay! Okay, let's head into the first dungeon and then completely peace out. So this will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. Alright, You can go shopping at Daidora or Shiroko store. So don't worry. Yeah. Now, you really want to have Risei at 77, or at least really close to 77 by the time you get to this point in the game. Because, especially if you're low on money, well, you can't buy SP restoring items anyway. And the Fox might get expensive if you have no money or if you haven't leveled them up. So you want Risei at 77 so you can get Relaxing Wave. If you're low on SP, go into Yukiko's castle, beat things up until everybody gets their SP back. And, yeah. So Risei is super important here if you're a cheap ass. Of course, even if you don't have that, you should be able to go into the lower dungeons, earn enough to pay the Fox, and blah blah blah. Okay, let's save here. Good shit, huh? Working towards the true ending. There's two bosses to face. One would be Izanami, and after we beat Izanami and get the actual ending, yes, it'll be the ending this time, I'll have a separate video for Margaret. Who's going to take me to Izanami? Is it you? Search for Izanami. Let's go, everyone. I wonder if I have to climb heaven again. Ashihara Nakatsu. Well, let's go ahead and get our party together. Hell yeah, let's do this in one shot. You got it. I'd follow you anywhere. Hey, Chie, stop missing. Alright, let's give it our best shot. It's me. Hey there, darling. I'm all set now. Let's go. Yep. Let's finish this together. The music here is like kind of creepy and kind of nice. I don't know. There's like almost no music. It's kind of hard to hear, I think. I've never listened to it with headphones, so... What is this place? It doesn't feel anything like the other areas. Whenever we'd go in to rescue someone, I could sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's none of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? Who is she? Anyways, be careful, senpai. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. Welcome to Yamatsu Hirosaka, the final dungeon. At least in 4. Well, actually, it's the final dungeon, period. There's a dungeon in between Magatsu and this, and that's Hollow Forest, that you can do in early February. In Golden, but yeah. None such here. This is the final dungeon. If you want to, you can go fight Margaret at the very top of heaven. Other than that, yeah. Now, I guess that's a wrap. When next we meet, I might go dick around for a little bit and go get some money elsewhere. If I have to climb heaven again, I'm going to go ahead and get that over with. Well, when I wake up or whatever. So I'll climb... In the next couple of videos, or next video, next couple of vids, whatever, I'll be climbing Yamatsu Hirosaka. And then, so I guess 3 videos from now, we'll fight Izanami. And see our ending. Finally. And then, yeah, and then there'll be a video for Margaret. So, how many more videos we're looking at? Let's see, 1, 2... Probably 4 more videos for the regular game, or for the, normal game we have to do. And then a 5th one for Margaret. So, 75 now. 70, or 80 will probably be the last part. 80 will... Let's see, 79 will be final, most likely. And 80 will be the bonus footage, which is Margaret. You've already seen Reaper. It was meant to be a video for after everything else is done. But I came across him in Magatsu Mandala and thought I'd give it a try. Well, you know, it became part 71? 72? Something like that. Anyway, that's a wrap. Catch you guys next time for the final dungeon. Later.